All right, the Atlanta Falcons get a huge surprise right before a big Monday night game. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that just get overlooked by the national media, don't get talked about enough. And we have been staying with the Atlanta Falcons thinking that this is the year. And that's kind of how we feel. And so this feels like, it's not factual, it's just like, it just feels like one of the biggest games you've had in a really long time, because if you win this game, it's like, oh my gosh, this team is doing what we kind of hoped that it would do. If you lose, it's like, oh my gosh, like what are we? Are we good? Are we not? So here's the pleasant surprise and the good news going into this game. Against the odds, the Falcons have a top pass blocking offensive line. Offensive line was the question, and now through 4 games, you're able to look at this and say, hey, with 2 fresh starters, the Falcons have been a nice surprise. The Falcons line has been pretty good. And so you got Jake Matthews doing his thing, Bergeron fine, Lindstrom, but you're just kind of sitting here like, hold on a second. It's a small sample size, but if we can get pass protection, Penix is doing his thing. We've got the weapons. Our offense could be what we had kind of hoped it would be all the way, back in when we first had the weapons, and then we added Kirk Cousins. Like, do something, baby. He can't. Now it's like, Penix, need you. This is what you were hoping for. So it's like, oh my gosh, pleasant surprise here. I was ready for, and this article says it perfectly, we had settled in for growing pains and just regular pains, because you switched out starting center, lost right tackle, like things were, it's like, this isn't probably going to be good, but we're ready for it. So that's number 1. Number 2 here, and you go to the storylines as you play the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills pass protection versus the Falcons pass rush. So all of a sudden you wake up as a Falcons fan one day and you're like, wait a second, our offensive line's not bad. Our defensive line's good. They're currently pressuring opposing quarterbacks at the 8th highest rate in the NFL, and they already have 14 sacks just through 4 games. Game changer. 14 sacks. That means 14 drives that were interrupted, that were just made very difficult. I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me what happened on those 14 drives, but you can guarantee that 13 out of 14 ended with a punt or a field goal. You stopped them with what you need to do. Meanwhile, the offensive line, the Bills' offensive line is one of the best in the NFL and surrendered pressures at the 7th lowest rate with a great tackle duo, and that's one of the reasons for their great success. So, again, this feels, let me know in the comments, as an Atlanta Falcons fan, I'm just giving you my perspective from an outsider. This feels like, all right, we've been playing around for these last few years of like, well, we could be good, or at some point we have to take a step and beat a really good team and be like, okay, we're here. We are good. We're just as good, and we can hang with the Bucs in our division, go toe-to-toe with them. This is the opportunity. Coming off a bye, Monday Night Football, this is it. This is one of those games where it's like, or are we in a big spot and just going to lose again? Been there many times with the Lions, where you're just like, had a chance to do something. We just couldn't do it. And then what's happened these last 3 years is the Lions, oh, dang, we just beat them? We just go on the road and do this? We just did this? Boom, and you just done like 8 of these now. Here's one for the Atlanta Falcons to be like, okay, let's do this. Because if you look at their schedule, it's really these next 2 games. You got a Monday night and a Sunday night game against 2 really good teams. And then the schedule kind of softens up until the end. But it's like, okay, I don't care what you do against the Jets. I mean, seriously, win or lose. Win, fine. Lose is like fluky. They beat you, the worst team in the league. Carolina, right? So it's like, okay, Miami. I mean, those are like the 3 worst teams in the league. You've got an opportunity here in the next 2 weeks. Now, with that being said, you look at the playoff picture. If you lose this week, you've got, what that is showing is you've got a 30% chance to make the playoffs. It's basically your range. It's just a fun exercise. If you win, look at what happens here. And so again, just as a fun exercise, if these teams ahead of you lose and you pop up here, that's it. And by the way, if you really look at this, count the Vikings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams that are up in this upper pocket, and there's 7 playoff spots. Again, are you going to be one of those? Like, let's go. These are the types of games, and this is what you're looking to do. Is like, we got to win these. Is what we got to do. Like, let's win these games. So, again, go back over here. Look at this schedule is just nice, though. Man, early bye week, which is terrible. I mean, it just is. But you're fresh. Hopefully, any nagging injuries, anything, you're all fresh, and let's do this. We got 2 weeks back to back. We're going to find out everything about us. If we lose both, then it's like, all right, I see what we are. I mean, really, I see what we are, and we're not. We might make the playoffs, and even if we did, we're out immediately when we have to play the Eagles or the Lions or the Bucks. We're out. But if we win these 2 games, now, oh shoot, now we go beat Miami, beat New England, Indianapolis. Nobody's really like, plus that's overseas. It's like no one really takes them fully seriously yet. Then Carolina win, New Orleans win, New York win, right? So these next 2 weeks are everything. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and where you're at. Also, random question we've been asking. I don't know why it's so fun to ask. I have no idea. Are you a morning person or are you an evening person? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're up. You love it. You're like, I want to get up. I want to see the day. I want to get after it. I don't mind getting up, basically. Or are you one that's like, man, just at night is where I'm just like, that's when I'm like most energized. It's 10 o'clock. All right. And so you just like, you're that sports fan that's like, life's so good at night because there's some games on, there's some West Coast stuff on. Heck yeah, I will watch Washington versus UTEP. It's 11:30. Let me know in the comments. We've had a lot of fun with that question because it's like, I'm a morning. Used to be a big time morning person. Trying to get it back almost. I've lost some of it, trying to get it back where it's like pop up. It is great. Morning, no one's awake. It's what you want. It's what you want. Really is. I think anyone would agree. Like if I had to pick one, I think I would want that one, but it's tough. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Atlanta Falcons, rooting for you. Shouldn't say that, but I am because it's like, come on. I think they're good. Do something. All right, let me know your thoughts. We'll see all of you on the next one.